Hi everyone, the following is a recording that I did a tarot reading for the Devil's Den double homicide. When I recorded this, it was Wednesday, July 30th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it was before I had knowledge about the arrest. I believe the arrest was probably made right around the time I was even doing this reading, because I had then seen later on that evening that there had been an arrest, a suspect taken into custody. I wanted to just go ahead and have this available and post this as my second reading, as I want to be transparent and let you, the viewer, know my process, and you can see what I was close on, what I was correct in, and what I was like left field in as far as dialing in on the energy. I am going to do a part 4. I had a part 1. This is the part 2 video, and then I also did a part 3 video, and I will do a part 4 just because I've been honed in lately that there had to be a pattern. Oh, yep, it hit me in the throat. Some sort of systematic pattern is what I feel pulled to for this suspect. My ear is really going like crazy for this too. Take a look at locations where he was previously, where he stayed previously or lived previously. I feel as though there's other cases, and I even get in my mind's eye of I just see like a cellar location where it may have kept people. Again, this is my opinion, and I had just gotten that vision when I was doing the previous reading, the third reading, so I just wanted to let everyone know that I will be looking into that deeper and doing a part 4, because for me, I'm getting that there's more that needs to be unpacked in regards to his history and possible victims previously. All right, everyone, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you back here soon. Thank you. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Passionate Perseverance Tarot. Thank you so much for joining in today. I wanted to go ahead and take another look at the energy surrounding the recent tragedy that occurred in Devil's Den, Arkansas, the murder of a couple hiking with their daughters. Thankfully, their daughters are safe. They will be forever changed in a horrific way due to the circumstances of this horrible situation and altercation, but my hearts and prayers are with them and with family and with swift justice. I wanted to go ahead and dig a little bit deeper. I did do one preliminary look at this energy, and I felt called to come back because when I rewatched, I forgot to ask if the suspect was injured during this altercation. I haven't looked at anything else other than the vehicle's description. I think that shifted a little bit, where they are not sure about the possible vehicle that the suspect fled in. Believe that the suspect did flee in a vehicle, but it might just be black in color with a covered license plate. So I want to go ahead and see if I get similar energy. And then the first thing I want to go ahead and ask, I have the Page of Swords coming out. I think that the children are going to be decent witnesses in regards to this for law enforcement. Yeah. And I'm wondering if that is how they initially were given such a good description. And I have the child coming forward with like speaking their truth, and that is going to be what connects the dots here. The children being able to connect the dots in regards to this suspect, and taking action by law enforcement. Swift action needed to be taken. Yeah, I get confirmation of that. Swift action needed to be taken by law enforcement in order to apprehend. Okay, let's go ahead and see what that swift action is. Bring further clarity, please. Oh, I'm feeling it really strongly. For those of you that aren't aware of my style of reading, I'm an intuitive tarot reader, psychic medium. I read the cards, but I intuitively feel pulled to different messages in the cards as well as in my physical body. I'll get, I'll feel things in my physical body and get messages that way as well. So I'm just trying to hone in and make sense of what I'm feeling in this moment. Now, what I picked up on this suspect is wanting to cause pain to others that appeared happy. I do feel as though this suspect was in relationships that didn't work or never was able to have relationships that worked. I get more pulled to what's the right word? Hatred towards feminines, and happy couples. There's like, that was the target, is what I'm seeing. Specifically targeting a happy couple, waiting, watching, and then acting. And it would have been quickly. It would have been swift with the Chariot here. It's waiting, lurking, watching, acting. And there was an element of this suspect feeling like proud that he was able to fulfill a fantasy. Woo, yeah, look, I have it. I feel it in my sinus cavity. It's affecting my nose right now. But like, proud that he was able to fulfill his, I'm going to say, sick fantasy, because that's exactly what it is, to take action. And let me just see why the page is showing more of like a childlike nature and choosing. Okay, here's the children coming out. Let me just see why the child is coming out in regards to this Page of Wands energy. I gotta go to another deck and get clarity. Just give me one moment, because I want to know if the Page of Wands is his energy coming out or one of the children's energies coming out, because I have the child energy here. It could be one of the children's energy being shown fleeing and getting away. And I don't know if that was part of this suspect's plan. I do feel as though it was premeditated. There it is again, the Page of Wands with the Two of Cups. So was the suspect targeting the entire family? I think there was a target of a family specifically. So it might not have been where that was part of the premeditation in going after the children specifically, because I have the children here. However, this suspect absolutely, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, because I have it coming out in the energy, targeted a family, a happy family. This was what the mindset was of this individual as far as the energy that I'm picking up. And there, look at manipulation, control, going after this happy family, because it's disgusting and disturbing and wanting to make them suffer. I'm sending out love and light and prayers that this individual is captured and justice will be had, because this is a throw away the key, a lock and throw away the key, in my opinion. This is someone that the energy is showing has no regret and is proud of what he was able to do, and now is trying to evade law enforcement. Okay. So I feel as though the reason this specific family, unfortunately, was targeted is because they were a happy family. And this is what the perpetrator, the suspect, was going after, just to cause pain. And I feel as though targeted specifically because of a partnership, relationships, and a hatred towards more of a feminine. That's what I'm picking up on. I will get clarity on that. And this is very similar to what I had come out in the energy yesterday. But let me just go ahead and get clarity in regards to this Page of Wands that came out twice. This is the children getting away, because I had it come out 2 times with the children in reverse. I think that was a hiccup in the plan for this perpetrator. So thank goodness that these parents were able to tell these children to flee, and that the children were able to flee successfully. A prayer that was successful and that they are safe. And that they are able to now help law enforcement. I have the Hierophant coming out, I think 4 times, where the children are going to be able to give testimony to at least the officers that will help apprehend the suspect. Okay. Was the suspect injured during the attack? Here's the passing. 3 of rods in reverse. Was the suspect Let me just take a deeper look at this. It's definitely targeting a feminine. There feels like a deep-rooted hatred in this suspect for feminine specifically. It could have to do with relationship issues in the past, mother issues, but there's definitely a deeper rooted, in my opinion. Here it's showcasing again with the 10 of Cups. Angst and hatred and wanting to see suffer towards the family dynamic. And I just don't... I just don't understand that, but I don't think any of us are meant to understand that. This is, in my opinion, again, a sick mind that we're dealing with, and that is why I would like to see this person apprehended and brought to justice as soon as possible. So if you are in this area, if you see something, say something. Please familiarize yourself with the suspect description as well as the vehicle description, what they are looking for as of this time, and what I'm aware of. Okay, it may have changed. I think the suspect was described as wearing a long sleeve shirt with sleeves rolled up, dark pants, a black baseball cap, male white, medium build, sunglasses, fingerless gloves, and carrying a black backpack. I think someone was able to, like, it might have been a North Face shirt. I think I had seen that. And then also maybe a North Face, oh no, that wouldn't make sense. I forget what I had seen for the name of the backpack. And it was I'm just going to say a sedan type vehicle. 4-door is believed to be. And it was seen fleeing the park with a covered up license plate. Okay. Ooh, I almost dropped all my cards. Okay. In regards to the suspect, was the suspect injured? Was the suspect injured? I'm not getting anything in regards to the suspect right now. I was getting pulled to the children. Let me just see. Clarify, please, one card. Was the suspect injured during this altercation? Was the suspect injured during the... I had Spirit of Enchantment come out, Spells, Captivation, and Temporary. I'll have to get clarity on that for injury. But I also had Spirit of the Fly, which is showing decay, rot, and stagnation. So I want to get clarity on both of those. I have the children coming out again. Let me just see. There's some message that's wanting to come forward in regards to the children. I'm just going to allow space for that and see. because it might have to do something with travel or relocating, or possibly where they are going to be living now, moving forward. And I just want to see if I'm able to bring forth this message. One moment. We'll go to this deck. Okay. Clarify why Spirit of the Child is here. Clarify why Spirit... I have it again. Look at that. The children in reverse. So, Six of Cups is the child card for me in the deck. So, the child in reverse, the child in reverse. Spirit of Light. Okay, this is talking about movement of the children. Something to do with law enforcement or Hierophant, or where they're going to be going, where the children are going to be going. Okay, is this where you're trying to show me? Okay, the Chariot, the Death card. The Lovers. Okay, so I'm getting again the parents' energy coming through, showcasing all they could think about and care about was these children. That is all they could think about and care about was these children, and that the children were safe and that the children were able to get away. That is all that they could think about. All that they could think about. And I just am feeling Empress energy, Mother energy coming out, showcasing I'm trying to think of the right way to put this. It's not remorse. Remorse towards not being here in the physical, but so thankful that they were able to get away. Confirmation of that with the Wheel. So I have that message coming out. I just want to make sure that there's not another message that I feel that energy trying to bring forward in regards to the children. In regards to the children. Because it's showing the Carrot and it's showing King of Wands. A King of Wands energy is someone that's going to step up and someone that's going to be nurturing, caring, kind, compassionate. I think it's showing in regards of where the children are going to have to, yeah, I got the Truth card coming out, are going to have to go, whoever they're going with. I'm feeling the energy coming forward, and I'm going to just say this. I don't ever think that they would see this, obviously. That they are young, they're children, this is not meant for them, but it will ripple out in the energy and hopefully make a difference in regards to shining a light on someone that is going to be a protector, a guardian, and will do the best that they absolutely can for bringing them up and taking care of them, bringing them up and taking care of them. It feels like a brother energy, to be honest. I do have like the gray mustache here, but it feels... A king is someone established as well, but it feels balanced. It feels like possibly the mother's side. Let me just see, who is this individual? The Ace of Swords is coming out again. If there's any speculation of if they would want this person to raise the children, it's a yes. It's a yes. Please step up, and we know that you'll do a great job. Something along those lines. And again, they could have this squared away and all worked out, but that's what I'm feeling pulled to, is just putting this message out into the energy. Showcase who is the King of Wands energy. I'm being pulled to a peacock feather. That's strange. Let me just check one other deck and see. Who's the King of Wands energy? To the best of the ability of this deck, show me what you were trying to get across. What message are you trying to get across? Eight of Swords. And the Queen of Cups and the Wheel. So this is, it feels like trying to help be like a support for helping the children find their home now, right? Like it's just really tough. It's really, really difficult, and it's going to be a juggle, and it's going to be hard, and it's going to be a balance, and it's not going to be easy, but it's just really showcasing the energy of almost like gratitude for coming forward and helping, or, you know, needing to help, something along those lines. Okay. Let me circle back now, because this message wanted to come through before I was able to ask about the injury. Even now, like the energy that I feel as far as the parents are more concerned about the children, and then justice second for them, or they care about the children. And yeah, there's law enforcement, and now after making sure that the children are safe and that they are taken care of and that they are looked after and that all of their well-being is being tided to, then law enforcement, go get your justice for us. That type of energy is what's coming out. Let me see now if I can get clarity in regards to the suspect specifically. Clarify, please. Was the suspect injured? Why is spells, captivation, and temporary here? Okay, this is talking about the brokenness inside of the suspect. So I do feel as though how this suspect acted out was like a temporary high for a broken mind or something broken within the individual, the psyche, that then, and it has to do with like there's ill romantic feelings, like a toxic understanding of romance and things. So it was this temporary high, and I'm getting the message of it's not fixable for this individual. So whether or not that's a belief structure of yours or not, or even mine, in the energy that I'm feeling is this person is so far gone as far as being able to bring back to exist in society. I don't think so. Yeah, I get peace in reverse, and then I have the truth card coming out. And there's the peacock feather. There's the peacock feather. Look at that. Peacock is coming out, and I felt pulled to this peacock feather. Was there... I think that they're trying to show that there was some sort of broken promise, maybe? A broken promise, a broken commitment, a broken... Here's the love card, strong affection, but it feels as though... Let me get further clarity on the peacock feather and the peacock card coming out. I'm going to have to look at that. Let me just see. Let's go to this deck. Thank you, everyone. In regards to the energy pulling me into the peacock feather, 9 of Cups energy, and the peacock itself coming out here, showing off, thank you, showing off. So this was an attempt, like this individual feels as though this was going to bring him peace, bring him, like he felt good. And I hate saying these things, but this is the energy that I'm feeling, is it made him feel temporarily empowered and good, but it's temporary. and it's like that peacocking moment, right? And it is toxic for this situation, and it will repeat. So I'm wondering if there's been repeated patterns, right? Like I extremely would, in my opinion, I would definitely think that this individual has a record and has some sort of repeated pattern of abuse, or is in has been previously arrested for something. Okay, let me just see. Yeah, the Fool. Confirmation of that. So that's a yes for me. I definitely feel as though there's a record. I'm wondering too, I had seen, yeah, justice coming in. Might be able to recognize the children specifically, because I keep getting pulled to the children. Might be able to recognize this suspect based on other arrest photos. That could be something that comes forward. And then I do feel pulled to the community coming forward with more information as well, getting things on camera that will help make an impact for law enforcement also. But I'm not getting a yes or no yet in regards to, was this individual, this suspect, injured? Was the suspect injured during the altercation? 4 of Wands and a Tower. I'm going to check another deck. It feels like there was an injury in some way with those cards coming out. It's showing the 4 of Wands would be a yes in the energy. There's the children again. But it's also showing like the breakdown of the family, the Tower moment happening to the family. So yeah, with the passing, with the Death card coming out. Okay, let me just go to, this one wants to come out to the Empress. The Empress energy is very much come out 3 times in regards to the children. And feeling very protective, wanting to protect, keep safe, wanting to protect and keep safe the children. Let me... Alright, I'm being led to another deck in regards to the suspect. Was the suspect injured during the attack? Was the suspect injured during this attack? Was the suspect injured? I have the Tower coming out. Was there an injury? An injury. The Moon. 7 of Pentacles. Four of Wands again. Did the suspect flee in a vehicle? Yes. Yes. Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. So yes, I do feel as though the suspect fled in a vehicle, and I think law enforcement is on it. Okay. I don't know about being injured. It feels like a yes, but I keep getting... I don't think enough where it's going to be impactful. Like if they were to find this person right now, 7 of Wands... I'm hoping that there would be some sort of cut or blood of the suspects that would be found at the scene that would then be traceable. Let me just go to another type of deck here and see if I get confirmation. Was the suspect injured during the altercation? Was the suspect... I'm seeing... this says double standards, but it looks like justice, right? It looks like justice coming out. All right, let me ask, how was the suspect injured? How was the suspect injured? How was the suspect? How was the suspect injured? Breaking news. A surprising revelation will shift your perspective. But I do feel as though I get pulled into such good witness testimony, like eyewitness testimony, description. That's what, yeah, such good descriptions by witnesses. And that is, like, there's so many things that he was not able to control. So if he's injured, I don't feel it as a substantial injury. I could be wrong there, but I'm not getting pulled into an injury of being of high importance. It's at least not coming out in the energy. Yeah, I don't think so. But I do think what is going to bring forward information, what I'm being led to, is things that this suspect didn't count on. People in the park taking pictures, bringing forth that information, getting pictures that he didn't realize were taken, seeing vehicles on cameras that were fleeing, other breaking news, like it being all over the news, and feeling like now he's going to be found out with spill the beans and uncovered truth. So that is what I more so feel pulled to versus an injury. So I think that there's going to be pieces of the puzzle that are easily going to be, because yeah, it's going to spread like wildfire. People are going to talk, spread this, share this. So please do so if you haven't already. You know, talk to neighbors, friends, loved ones, just to get word out and keep it in the energy so that this individual that's hiding, I feel as though hiding, will be brought to justice, will be found, located, and brought to justice. Okay. All right. That is what I'm, yeah, look at, it's going to be pictures, video that connect these dots. It's going to be the community. It's the community that makes law enforcement look like rock stars, right? Because it's information from the community that is given to law enforcement. Law enforcement is able to put the pieces together and then go hone in with the evidence and make an arrest. So yeah, look at that. The path is unknown, but I do feel as though, because I have it again, unexpected news is coming in. Unexpected news is coming in. So I feel that there will be information coming out very soon in regards to them being able to identify this individual. Let me just see. I felt pulled to this deck. I just want to see what comes out in regards. Further clarity for the energy surrounding the Seven of Cups is here. So I do feel as though they're looking at multiple suspects. They might have multiple people that they think are possibilities at this time, or people that frequent the parks. Oftentimes you'll have vagrants or what's the right word? People that set up tents, pitch tents, and stay in the parks, will sleep in the parks. I don't know if that's the situation there, but I think they're kind of going through and checking all those boxes to see if a description fits for any of the known individuals that they have. Let's just see if this person's already known to the police. Let's ask that. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're looking at this person, but that it's someone that is already known to the police. As far as the suspect in the location area for the police department in the Devil's Den location area, is this suspect known? Is this suspect known? Is this a known suspect for previous? Yeah. Yes. Knight of Cups. Yes. So this is someone that I would think is in their system, and I think they're charging in quick. The Knight of Cups, yeah, they're charging in, yeah. I think they're going to be making headway. When's an arrest coming in? When? When will they have this? Soon. There's the Hierophant. There's the police coming in. An arrest or an identification of the suspect. When is that coming in? The Hierophant is authority coming in. And it just, ooh, it just fell on the floor though. Let me see what it is. Ooh, all of my cards want to fly. So the energy is feeling strong. And I'm seeing 3333 on the clock right now. So that is big energy coming in, showcasing that this individual is going to be going down. The Knight of Wands is here. Again, the Knight of Wands. Is the Knight of Wands showcasing some sort of mind games, manipulation, and control? Let me just see. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Something, hidden thoughts, and said, okay, balancing, finding, it has something to do with hunting this person down, thank you. It's showing hunting this person down, and the reason it came out like this was because this was supposed to be a fun time away for family. So it's separate from the other Knight of Wands energy that I was picking up on. This was supposed to be a fun time away for family, and it turned into an absolute nightmare situation, and life will never be the same again. So this is hunting down now and showing hunting down and bringing to justice. All right. So let's continue to send out love and light, healing energy that happens, and that happens as soon as possible without incident. May everyone in the area, the community, boots on the ground, people searching, anyone that is out in public that ends up just by happenstance being near or close by, please let them, yeah, this person's going to get caught. Please let them be safe, and that no one else will suffer any injury because of this monster. All right, everyone, I'm going to leave this here. I just want to get one message as far as a message of hope. I'm being pulled to my signs and signs from Spirit Oracle deck. Yeah, okay, thank you, beautiful. Okay. I feel pulled to, oh, look at that. The 111 came out too. I feel pulled to this mother's energy really strongly coming through as wanting to be a protector, a guardian, and showcasing coming through as like angel type energy. Don't force a belief structure, but just showcasing the ones as the soul is eternal. And I have that with the flame here as well. The soul is eternal, still here, making a difference, making an impact from a different perspective, different point of view in the energy. Energy coming forward. It shifts, it changes, it evolves. It does not leave us, the energy. Thank you so much, everyone. Love and light.